sometimes you look like you about to look good, and it just don't go right. For example, right? I got it. And it's the perfect segment. It's the perfect segment. Well, segue. My fantasy football team, Mark. I need you to help me out here, champ. Because it's not looking good for me at all. I think I'm in 2 leagues, right? One league I'm 4-4, but the other one, it's very disappointing, dude. Like I'm like 1-7.
Is that Rex Burkhead league?
Is it? Yes. So I dropped Rex Burkhead. Right? Here you go. So as you can see,
I can't see.
I got. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay. Here, matter of fact, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let me see if this. There we go.
Screen break.
So as you can see, I got Dak Prescott. He's on the bye though, so I got to move Marcus Mariota here. Now, fortunately, Marcus is maybe playing for something, but he's going up against the Chargers, who aren't bad. Again, my team is 1-7, champ. Like, do I have any chance of just pulling out a playoff victory? Again, we're 5 games out from playoffs. I'm like 3 games away or 3 games out from like 5th place or something like that. So if I win out, I might be okay. My team seems like they can do something, but it seems like all the time just someone sells me so badly. If I go to week 8, all right, Dak did well. McKissick, Eckler was on the bye. Like Metcalf did well. Lockett did well. But I just get where was it? I got sold somewhere.
Shit, I'm looking at your roster right now, trying to think. You might need to just drop Buccaneers D, bro. First off, I mean, they lost to your Panthers, man, and
I hear you. They were doing well at one point in time. They were like number 2, bro. So you said drop Buccaneers, okay? Huh? And then what? And then what else would you do?
All right. Another thing I do. TJ Hawkinson just got traded, so bro, he's about to blow up. That's another weapon for Kirk Cousins. You can go ahead and cook the pork chops though.
Yeah, that's going to be. I think I move him to the flex.
See who else you got on your roster.
I got Lazard now on the bench.
So one thing you want to do, and I kind of found this anecdotally, if you have too many people from the same team, you tend to kind of suffer a little bit, because think about when that bye week hits, you have multiple pieces that you got to move out. So that's something, if you do this next year, something just to consider.
Only people I had were Metcalf and Lockett, and then I had Lazard and Olave to back up. So like because I realized that as well. I don't try to have people from the same team. Maybe the QB, but I'm cool with sacrificing 1 week. I understand bye weeks mess stuff up, but I do agree though. You don't want to pick people from the same team. It's like I almost had the wide receivers off the Bengals, and I'm like, nah. Let me get either Higgins or Chase. I don't want to have both of them.
Chase is the one to get. Here though, you also can put Chris Olave in as well, because
I am.
He's actually starting to come in form. I got him on one of my teams.
So who would you move him for, Metcalf or Lockett? Because that's been a main. That's been like I've been confused about that for the longest. I always have like issue picking which one to start.
I'd go Olave over Lockett, just because Lockett and Olave are almost the same type of receiver. However, the problem there is the Saints. I mean, which quarterback are you going to throwing the ball? Are you going to be running a bunch of gadget shit with Taysom Hill? Or what, you know what I mean? So like that is a difficult thing for me. Okay. However, I will say Chris Olave and Tyler Lockett are similar receivers.
Okay. Now I will say I did put Lockett on the bench one time, and I was talking with Freddie. He had me put Lockett on the bench, and
what Fred talking about, man?
Start Lazard. I want to say it was. Oh, great! It doesn't pull up that one. That's great. Here we go. It was this week against the Saints. So at the Saints, but he dropped 27 points. So I'm like, I have a little hesitation with putting Lockett on the bench, because again, he can be that big play caliber guy. and he can possibly take away some stuff from Metcalf. Plus, Metcalf had a shoulder injury or something like that last week, if I'm not mistaken. He's healthy now, but what was it? It was something that I read. Knee injury. That's what it was. But he shook it off. So I don't know. It's just that's always tricky to me. And then same with Lazard as well too, because Lazard can get off too. But I also do like this. I just can't wait. I hate McKissick low key. I wish McKissick would drop so I could put Murray.
You picked up Carson Wentz?
I had to. He was my backup. I started with Dak, but then Dak got injured week 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, dang, that's tough. Because like Carson's not trash. It's more so the O-line is trash.
It's up here though. It's the
and he's injury prone too, which sucks. But I only needed him for one season, I thought, or one week. Come to find out, I needed him to 4 to 5. So it was a little tragic. But okay, all right. So long story short, do you got any hope? Can I pull it around? Can I win out with this team? You think?
Is there any way to get rid of McKissick? Who's available that you can get on the trade?
I would have to put Madison or. And let me get the running back.
You had Dylan last year.
So here are the possible running backs for me. And with Dylan, let me see what his, because I feel like I didn't know if his production was, if he had a little spotty.
Let's see. So let's see.
Like the only advantage is that he gets touches probably more than McKissick, possibly. But based off this last trend, I'm seeing a few touches, 10. A few touches, 10. So it's like, I don't know. It's looking a little tricky.
Yeah, man. Who do they play this week?
Detroit.
Detroit's giving up a lot of rush yards on the ground, man. I don't know. I mean,
would he be able to split it? Will he be able to split the rushes?
The carries, that I don't know, but I do know, even when we played them, they give up a lot of rush yards. So it's possible that, I mean, it's worth a claim and then, see.
I got you. I put him as interested in because it's on Sunday. I don't think anybody's really going to be picking him up anytime soon. But, hey, you know what? Here, let me do it right now.
Yeah, that's a favorable matchup.
Yeah, I'll claim.
Another sleeper, man, I would say is Isaiah Pacheco, just because they have him sometimes returning kicks, returning punts, all sorts of stuff like that. So it's still opportunities for him to score.
What's his name?
Isaiah Pacheco.
Let's see if Buddy is up here.
Yeah, he's there. Look, if you go down, put him on the watch list. I just saw him a minute ago.
I don't think it's still stuck on running backs.
Oh.
Here you go.
Yeah, I put him on the watch list, though. I feel like the way that they're using him, he's right for some points.
Okay.
Coming up.
Okay. I think they might. Okay. Let me see. Oops. Where was he? There we go. I bookmarked them, so I'll check them out and see how I feel. Would you still recommend I get AJ Dillon now?
I would, just because, again, like you need to turn around your season, and so I mean, going against the Detroit Lions, who has a lot of fight in them. I mean, don't get me wrong.
They've been playing well.
Yeah, what I mean, but they still just give up a lot of yards on the ground, and so if we like to infer that the coordinator's smart enough, they're going to do a lot of rushing plays, especially because Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he's getting in the form, but they're still struggling a little bit. So you're going to go with what you know. And they give up yards on the ground. Aaron Jones can't do everything.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this.
That's my guy right there, though.
I rock with Mark Andrews heavily. I rock with Mark Andrews heavily. Now, he's dealing with a shoulder and ankle injury, though. So if let's say he's out for this game,
Hawkinson, move him.
Well, no, I have to move him there, but I still got to flex. So what I do? Should I do Alan Lazard, who apparently is the number one receiver right now for Green Bay, or at least in the running, or Tyler Lockett?
Lock it.
Okay, all right. I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word for that one.